Dipanshu, and I am going to tell you about a little bit about the maths which is behind our project. As we know, 70% of the global population lives in urban areas, and almost the same proportion of people in Delhi are working in MNCs which are situated in NCR, which takes up a lot of time of people in just traveling, which causes a lot of problems such as traffic, pollution, anxiety and stress. So here we are with the solution, the Hexagonal Fractal city, which enables sustainable development and can accommodate the continued influx of urban residents. So what's special about this fractal inspiration? A fractal exhibits the property of infinite parameter within a finite region, which allows easier and better administration. So now let's put the thing straight. What's the big fuss about the city? Number one, it is envisioned keeping in mind today's need. So it can accommodate us all without compromising our needs. Second, the city is developed systematically, eliminating the wasteland. Third, axial symmetry allows hierarchical zoning strategy. Fourth, a regular hexagon develops proximity between various points and makes everything accessible.
Good morning. Today I, Tanvi Bansal,
And I, Sonali Bangya.
are here to describe you our model named Hexagonal Fractal City. This is a model of a hexagonal fractal city in which we have created different sections using equilateral triangles. We have divided the sections into different parts such as residential areas, shopping areas, office areas, educational institutions and factories and industries.
As you can see, our model clearly shows the fractals. It is a hexagonal city, and you can also see there are several hexagons being generated through the lanes, and this is a smallest hexagon which we have in this model. And there are triangular fractals also. This is a big triangle, and smaller one, another smaller, and they goes on decreasing. These are also triangular buildings which are showing fractals. Trapezium fractals are also being generated. This is the biggest trapezium. Then smaller, smaller, smaller. It goes smaller.
Then we will start from our residential areas. We have taken two adjacent triangles to show residential areas so that more and more population can reside at one place. As you can see, there the residential area sector is divided into three parts. The outermost part of the residential area shows big villas and mansions so that they could get more privacy and more area for their big houses. Then in the innermost section, we have created small buildings, small houses and apartments. Then in the central part, we have parks so that the greenery of the city could be maintained, and so that the children from both the sectors could come in the parks to play easily.
Then we have the shopping areas. These are the big malls, and these are the small shops and confectionaries as we see today in our city, like Big Bazaar, Moor, etc. And in the middle section, we have given the parks to maintain the greenery of the city, and also there is a parking. The whole section is given to shopping complex because so that all the shops remain at the one place, and it does not get.
Then we have office areas in this section. As you can see, big offices are maintained in the outermost part of this section. Rainwater harvesting is also created, keeping in mind the use of water resource and the need to conserve them. Then we have small offices in the innermost part of this section. And as you can see, there are spaces given for parking as well as for the parks, so that the cars could be parked easily and the greenery of the city could be maintained.
Then we have the educational institutions. As the population is growing day by day and we have lesser space, so to utilize that less space, we have created connected buildings through which we can create more and more buildings, and these are connected universities, these are connected schools, and in the middle we have given the parks to maintain the greenery of the city and also the children to play.
Then we have factories and industries in this sector. As you can see, the factories are kept on the outermost part. A chimney is also placed along with it, and the dump yard is also created along with the factory, so that all the waste of the waste of the factory go directly to the dump yard. Then we have small factories in the innermost part, and then we have created parks again to maintain the greenery of the city and a space so that goods could be kept in this place.
Also, we have basic necessity buildings like in the center, like hospitals, fire stations, staff quarters, sports complex, and
Police station
station.
and library. We have library in the front of the university so that students could easily go to the library and purchase books, whatever they need.
we have kept the hospital in front of the factory so that if any mishappening happens in the factories, hospital is nearby and there is not much to worry.
Then we also have fire station and staff quarters for the people of the administrative sector so that they could easily live in the central part of the city.
We have a sports complex in front of the shopping area so that whosoever comes and shops can also play and enjoy themselves.
Then we have police station also in our city. We have kept these buildings in centralmost part of the city because these are the places which are most of the time used for the by the people as their basic necessity, so that the, people from each and every corner of the city could reach to these places easily. Also, we have created the city in this city. Also in this city, the distance from one point to another is equal. A person can travel to one part from another in equal time. Thank you.
Now the question arises, why only hexagon? As we go on increasing the size of a polygon from a triangle to a square, then a pentagon and a hexagon, we observe that we are gradually moving towards a circular shape. So why hexagon? Hexagon is the polygon with maximum number of sides that can tessellate, which means we can join hexagon together without leaving any gap between them. Let us look over here. Here we have drawn an outer road for the hexagonal city. Now we are combining two hexagonal cities, then three without leaving any gap between them. So we can go on extending this idea without leaving any gap between them to generate a hexagonal city like this. Suppose we take the octagonal city instead of a hexagonal city and extend this idea by joining a few of them together. Here we have joined 4 octagonal cities together, but there is a square left in between, which will require a new planning for the city. So to be protected from this, we have made a hexagonal city which can easily test it.